Welcome friend. This is another video, or you can say that it is a third video of DataWeave series. As you know that I have started DataWeave series input to output. As always, I have a input and I have output. Let me explain what is input I have. So this is the input I have. So as you can see that we have an array. In the array we have object 1, object 2, object 3. All objects you can see that the ID is common because in the ID you are able to see ABCD. Here also you are able to see the same. Here also you are able to see the same. What is the difference? The difference is that value. So basically value is 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. But what kind of output they require? They require that ki ID A we have a at zeroth index we have a A, and the value also zeroth index we have a 1. Here also zeroth index we have a value 1. Here also zeroth index we have a value 1. So what kind of output they want? All A's all A's index value should be added. For example, so in A they want 1 plus 1 plus 1 3, B they want 2 plus 2 plus 2 6, and C they want 3 plus 3 plus 3 12, but D they want 4 plus 4 plus 4 16. Let me show you output. What kind of output they require? They require that in A you will get 3, B you will get 6, C you will get 9, and D you will get 10, 12 from this output. So let me first do that. So in order to write a data view, so basically you first need to understand that our data view is purely work on input structure. So if input structure, if we are able to understand input structure, then it is very easy to write a data view. So let me write. I'm going to write a data view. I'm going to just first copy and paste it input here because it will require. So let me write map, and as you can see that if I write map item, so I will get same. Yes. So basically, as I just mentioned item only here, I'm going to iterate ID. Okay. Map. So this map I simply name as internal item because I am iterating over ID internal index. So let me do some mapping. So basically, what is the ID? So ID I'm going to make internal item ID ABC, and what value I have. So I'm going to copy the all values. So we have item. Okay, in the item I'm going to use internal index. Okay, so as you can see that what I have done, basically I just applied a map over my this array. Okay, this array item will give me one object at a time. First time, for first time loop it will give this object, another loop it will give this object. So but I have another array inside the ID, so I applied map over there. So as you can see that, but this basically this variables I keep this internal item. So as you can see that the ID A having those, ID B having those. Okay, and internal index ID B having. So as it requires some changes. Let me do, because item, so basically in order to retrieve 1 2 3 4 I need to iterate value. So just I mention a value. So as you can see that A I got 1, B I got 2. So this is my first data, this is my second, and this is my third. So I'm going to apply flatten on that. So I will get only one array. I will get only one array. Flatten. So as you can see that ID A1, ID B2. So basically I am getting a array. Inside the array we have an individual object, but let me show you without flatten what is there. So without flatten it is like that. We have an array inside the array. So this is the root array and this is the sub array, and with the help of flatten, just focus on that. If I control Z here, if I apply flatten, so we are getting this. So as of now we generate a kind of intermediate payload, but based on the requirement, what is the output is kind of A, and all A value must be summed, and we should get 3. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use group. I'm going to group all A's. For example, this A, and this A. So let me just do group by I'm going to do group on ID. So as you can see that The group is created of all A's, all B's, all C together. Let me apply Pluck over there. So I'm going to apply Pluck. So as you can see that Pluck is working on object and give array. Okay, why I use Pluck? Because the output, as you can see, that is array. I need an array, and I'm going to apply Pluck over there for full. Basically, for this intermediate payload, I'm going to apply Pluck because Pluck input is always object, but output is array. So let me apply Pluck. Okay, so it give me 3 parameter. I'm going to use that. Let me. Okay, so basically, ID is always key, but uh, value is let me check, value dot value. So as you can see that we are getting array. So but I don't require a 1 1 1, I simply require 3. So let me use function sum. Yes, as you can see that this is the required output and this is generated output. Both are matching because ID A having 3, B having 6, and C having 9, and D having 12. So as you can see that how basically we have converted from this input to this output with the help of group by, Pluck, and Flatten. So at every point you are able to understand that what is the use case of map, what is the use case of Flatten, what is the use case of group by. Yes, so we will meet our next video. Bye.